Alright, Skull Nation, thanks for being with me. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share this content. Skull, baby. Oh my God! What can I say? Welcome to Talk Vikings with me. This is like I couldn't do this last night after the game. Okay, I knew it was coming. I mean, the first loss of the season had to come. You know, it was coming sooner or later. But you know, and this is one of the game I was kind of eyeing. This might be a loss for us. Okay, this Eagles game, because they got a squad, but that's not an excuse. I mean, we still have to play the Buffaloes of the world, you know. So if we're talking Super Bowl, I don't know. I mean, anything is possible, but this is O'Connell's and this is O'Connell and Kwesi's first year. If they can take us to the Super Bowl, that'll be just super huge. But this is the NFL, man. Like, other teams they've been building for years. Other teams are right there, you know. So, but we have the talent. That week 1 win against Green Bay, that was, you know, all good, all well and dandy. But this game is games like this that really, you know, kind of make you scratch your head at this team. You know, it was like a group effort to lose. You know how like when they win, you know, it's a team win. Okay, this was a team loss. Okay, both sides of the ball didn't play to their potential. Both sides of the ball didn't play their best football, but especially the offense. I'm not gonna start with them. We're gonna start defense. You know, cause the offense just did like. Adam Thielen had 4 receptions for 52 yards. Justin Jefferson had 6 receptions for 40. Dalvin Cook had. What did Dalvin Cook have? I think like it was crazy. Six carries for 17 yards. Dalvin Cook, our All-Pro. One of the fastest, one of the best rushers one of the most feared rushers in the league. First of all, how does he have only 6 carries? Like I said that in the pregame video. Run the ball against Philly. They don't have a good. Detroit exploited that run defense, and you only rushed Dalvin Cook for 6 yards. So basically, they try to do what they did against Green Bay. Just Justin Jefferson, you know, Justin Jefferson. And the Eagles are ready for that. You know what? Like I said, I'm going to go to defense first. I don't know what, and I kind of understand the game plan, you know, for the Eagles. Because they had this shell coverage just all game. There was no blitz. There was no man. There was no in-your-face coverage. It was just cushion all game. Just give them space, and the Eagles exploited that. I guess they were trying to, you know, just keep everything in front of them. You know, nothing deep, which they allowed. Cam Bynum, we're probably gonna see Lewis Seen really soon at that safety position with Harrison Smith, because Bynum that was a big play. You know, you can play great all game as a safety, but you let a big play like that go past you, and that's what we're gonna remember. And that's what Bynum did. He had some good plays, but that big play he let, like, that's all we can remember. You are the safety. You are the last line of defense. Now they kind of changed it up later on in the second half. You know, I don't think the Eagles. No, they didn't. The Eagles didn't score at all in the second half. But that first half, and I can kind of see the offense, because it was like three and outs all over the place. It was just three and outs, three and outs, three and outs, and the defense had to be back on the field. But like switch up the coverage, like Donatell. That was the game plan? Just give them this cushion all game, and they just burnt us. They took it to us. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown had like one of his best games of his career. Like, it's just so frustrating, man. No kind of blitz, no kind of in your face coverage. I mean, just they didn't switch up the package. Even Troy Aikman, everybody watching the game, you don't even have to know football. You just kept seeing the same exact thing from the Vikings. And just like it was a few things during the game before I even get to the offense here. Even with all of this happening, with us being shut down the whole game, really, but us being shut down it was lopsided the whole first half. Even with all that, they still had chances. They had a blocked field goal. And how does it, like, oh my God, Chris Boyd, how do you not run that ball back to the end zone? Like, how do you get caught by the punter? How do you get caught by a punter? He used to start for the Vikings. What, a couple years ago, 2020, he was a starter. How do you with the experience, with the playing experience you have, you used to be a starter. How do you not like take a certain angle and run away from the punter? How do you get caught by the punter? That would have been a score. Freaking what's the guy? The linebacker. What's his name? Former Eagle. I'm so bad with names. This is bad. We have Kendricks, the new linebacker. Whatever. He gets an interception into their right. It was like what at their 20 or something on their side of the field. Easy. We could have like those few interceptions Kirk threw, man. There were all points that we left out there. The block field goal in a run back by Chris Boyd. Those are all points with like the Eagles didn't really be. And then I haven't gotten to offense yet. The big drop by Irv Smith. That was a for sure touchdown. We capitalized on all of those. It's a different game, especially the Irv Smith drop. Because it would have been 21-14. It's a whole another ball game. So even though we lost, I saw some things that it wasn't like we didn't get like smoked or beat up. Anybody who watched that game yesterday know the Vikings lost that game. Instead of the Eagles beating us, we lost that game. We literally lost that. We could have still made that game interesting, or we could have still won that game, even though Jalen Hurts put up all those numbers. They ran the ball down our throats. I mean, like the first half, they were just undefeated on third down. We still could have won. Still could have made the game interesting. It's just like I said earlier, it's just like the team had a combined, a contributing effort to lose. We got guys getting caught by punters, guys dropping just for sure touchdowns. You know, even JJ admitted to it on that. What was that? It had to be the last Darius Slay interception, or the second to the last, where he ran a route instead of running flat under the corner, he was running on top of him. Like, you know, and then Kirk has to see that. And there was a couple of plays where JJ was wide open coming out the backfield, but he decides to go to Dalvin Cook, or was that Madison? It was just like on everybody. And then O'Connell, the play calling. Like, come on, man. How do you give Dalvin Cook only 6 carries? 6 carries to Dalvin Cook? And you see what Detroit did against that run defense. Yeah, man. You just like, do I even have to go to the offensive side of the ball? Do I even have to go? Like I said, the defense, you know, they just play this soft cushion coverage. But the offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. Like, this right here had to be like the lowest numbers all our offensive guys are going to put up all season. We could have did better against the Bills defense. I mean, like, they made the Eagles look like they were just this. They're they're not all that. They're not all that. We can't do this against the Detroit coming up all that because Detroit got a better squad this year. Like we just can't. We got the. I guess it had to happen. It had to happen. You know, O'Connell was not going to be this old undefeated coach and everything is just check, check, check. We're going to have games like this, but it's just so frustrating because we still could have made it interesting. We still could have won that game. Still could have won that game. And Kirk and these picks, like 3 picks. Like, come on, man. Just they go 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. The defense is just on the field the whole time. You can't play like that. So I blame everybody. Everybody gets like Kirk gets a lot of blame. O'Connell, he gets most of the blame because you're the head coach. I mean, like this team, it performs according to how it's all on you. You're the head coach. You're the shot caller. And he's the play caller on top of that. The whole mood of the team, the whole mode of the team, the whole, the way the team performs. Everything's it comes on the head coach. You're the leader. You're the top dog. So frustrated. So frustrated. And then Adam Thielen, I think he didn't get his first catch till like the fourth quarter. How is that? Where are all the schemes at? They're doubling JJ, or like they just kept going to JJ. We have Adam Thielen and KJ Osborne. Very frustrating loss, man. Like, I could have called a better game. And like I said, I understand Donatell. I understood his philosophy. I understood his game plan. Don't make them. Don't let us not, be our own downfall. Keep everything in front of you and just wait for them to make a mistake. Jalen Hurts is not, but that backfired. And they kind of adjusted in the second half. But, the offense, I blame the offense more than the defense. I'm telling you, because the offense had a worse game than the defense. Now, the defense were bad in the first half, but they made some adjustments. They had some turnovers, and get the ball back to the offense. And what does Kirk do? Throw another pick. This is bad, man. But I know they're going to bounce back. It's just that I know Detroit is better. And I hope this game right here, I hope every time they need to know what not to do, they can watch a game like this. Every time they need to perform better. Every time they know, like I said, every time they need to know what not to do. Because they did everything they were not supposed to do this gone game. Every goddamn thing. It was a few good things. We got a great punter. I don't know what they're doing on special team, what the scheme is or whatever, but Pat P, they got him coming off the edge. He blocked that field goal. That was nice. It's a couple of nice things, man, but the game just still could have been. If Irv Smith catches that ball and put it like this. If Cam Bynum don't make that mistake and blow that coverage, I don't know what the hell he was thinking on that play. Like, why would you? I think he was chasing a tight end and let the receiver. Why would you follow the tight end and not the receiver? Why are you so worried about the tight end and not the receiver? If he stays in coverage and they don't get that long touchdown, and if Irv Smith catches that ball down the sideline for that long touchdown. So if you erase the Eagles' long touchdown and we hit on our long, this is a completely different game. Just those two plays. If they don't get that and we get that, completely different game. Game is tied, game is on. But like I said, I think we're going to bounce back. I think we're going to do better. This team is way better than what we saw against the Eagles. We'll see what happened against Detroit, man. We're going to have them at home. I think we're favored in that game. We could have won this game. But man, I'm gonna keep scolding, man. It's hard. It's hard to bleed purple. It's really, really hard. But gonna keep scolding. I still believe in this team. I think the best of O'Connell, the best of this offense, the best of this defense, the best of this team is still yet to come. And hopefully they can always come back to tapes like this and learn from their mistake and understand what not to do. And with that being said, man, we're gonna push forward. Fingers crossed. Optimism, optimism is the word. We're gonna stay optimistic, and we'll go see these Lions, man. So keep scolding, and I'll catch you guys later. Skol.